right, guys, this week's product reviews. This is the stuff we've been watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, things that we've been seeing a lot of baseball card breakers open lately. Fairly new products. We've seen a lot of Series 2, Tops, the flagship Series 2. Seen a lot of Donruss 2023, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then we've also got a little bit of Topps Heritage and a little bit of Topps Sterling in there. My take on Series 2, I opened a hobby box myself. I've seen lots of hobby box breaks. A lot of people went the hobby box break way, just hobbies instead of jumbos, because of our dear friend, don't know him personally, but I do watch him a lot on YouTube, Striker Breaks. He puts out the info on, breaking down the cost values of all this stuff. And he was saying hobbies were the most bang for your buck. So a lot of people went that route, including myself.
That was until he dropped a video later on where he solidified retail is back.
Yes, this is true. I'm going to have to say, and maybe I haven't seen, I've been watching lots of videos of openings. I have been very underwhelmed with Series 2.
I would agree. That's a safe assumption. I mean, I don't think that the rookie checklist is as great as it was last year.
I mean, there's tons of rookies. There's some good rookies. I just haven't, the hits that I've seen, the numbered cards, the autos, I haven't seen anything that's really just wowed me.
But yet the stuff that we did see give us the wow factor though. Like, I know, going back to the man that broke down everything for us, he pulled not one, not two, not three, but six heavy lumbers.
Ooh, that's funny you say that. So heavy lumbers are like a short printed insert in Topps Series 2. If y'all aren't familiar, and I actually ordered a heavy lumber insert off of eBay this week. I got me my Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette has a base card in Series 2. It was not in Series 1. He just had some inserts, and he's got inserts in this as well, but he also has a base card. And I had to have that heavy lumber one, and now I'm scoping for the gold mirror SSP. So we'll see. There's one on eBay right now, but we'll see how that rolls out. It's a little bit more expensive than the heavy lumber. I do remember Mike over Ripping from Rookies Series 1 I think he pulled the Mike Trout heavy lumber insert, and that was pretty. They're really cool inserts. I'm really digging good short printed inserts, because there's some inserts that they just overprint the heck out of. Like the stars of the MLB inserts are cool looking, but I don't, because every pack you open, there's just so many of them. You just it's so funny. You get tired of looking at them when there's so many.
And I'm glad that the manufactured relics, no more shot glass teacup, no more shot glass coasters. Thank God.
Yeah. I agree with that. I've seen a couple of bat relics. They're kind of plain, but I still think they're all right. They're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been too big on any of the manufactured ones, except I haven't seen out of Series 2 yet, but they've got those oh man, now was it series?
No, I did like the Jackie Robinson 42 manufactured relics.
Those were cool. I was thinking the Silver Slugger ones.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Do they have that? Is that in Series 1 to 2, or was that last year's?
I think that was last year's product.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. So anyways,
but I tell you what though, as underwhelming as Series 2 turned out to be, it still knocks Donruss out the water.
Okay, I was just gonna say, you and I forced each other to sit down and watch some of these rips, and the 2023 Donruss is just painful to me. Now, to not speak all bad out of it, there are some cool insert cards, because Donruss, that was the thing with when Donruss came out at the beginning of the year. It was so fun to open Donruss because they had all the really cool, colorful inserts. You had your pink firework bomb squads and your Marvel cards and all that, and those are so fun. But this year, with just the veterans and prospects, and they're getting away with a couple of the rookies because that just came. There's Bobby Witt and Jordan Walker and stuff like that are in it. I just it was the breaks I have watched of it. They've been pretty painful, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did go through and look at on eBay because and when I know that there's like an insert of like Ricky Henderson or for you, Alex Rodriguez, I look to see, and they do have some cool looking stuff, but
the one thing I will give Panini credit for just a little bit, they actually dug out and put some relevant veteran names in there.
True that. There is like we got Willie Mays in everything this year. So that's
you got your cool. Willie Mays, Pete Rose, a name that who would have thought.
So I just want to make sure I'm clear that this is just my opinion of the product, and what I'm saying is I'm not going to pay $100 for a hobby box of this to rip this open. I don't think that they have not been fun rips.
There's no value behind it either.
We don't really care too much about the value if there's enough cool cards in there, but I'm not going to go through and open that and hoping that I'm going to get a cool Ricky Henderson card or a cool veteran or prospect that it's just not fun to me. That stuff, if I buy any of it, which I most likely won't, unfortunately, I'm going to get singles of it on eBay because $100 for that product is not worth it. I will say this. I have seen some good autos out of it. Jordan Lawler and Ellie De La Cruz. He's super hot right now, but the cards I've seen that they have their autos on, in my opinion, they're ugly. They're hideous. Like, I'm not gonna if that person I'm PCing, I like that person, I'd pick one up, but I'm not pick if I need one Ellie De La Cruz auto in my PC because I want to have one. It's not going to be 2023 Donruss. That's just my opinion.
I mean, I'm sitting here with the checklist up in front of me, and I like the names that they've actually came up with for these variations. For example, you got your superstar scribbles, you got your retro 1990 materials, you got your bomb squad, which is a good insert to throw in there. Coming attractions, Cooperstown set, Dominators, Elite Series, Mr. 3000 set checklist. So I mean, the creativity is there.
It's still there.
It's slacking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Which brings us to another product that just came out. Panini 2 and 3 and 2 came out.
Yeah, that's another.
I always get it backwards. 3 and 2 start a regular hobby box starting around $200. The first off the line, if you were able to get your hands on it, was closer to the $300 range, a little bit higher. We went through and looked at the check. We sat down and looked through the checklist of that. The checklist, there was, as far as autos go and stuff, there was some good stuff.
There's some good stuff in there.
And then we watched a couple of breaks on it. The base cards, there's some. They're blah. The base cards were blah. I was just for how much you are paying for the product. I was just like, but there is some potential for some really cool autos out of that, of the veterans and of the prospects.
Yeah.
But the openings that I saw for it and the price point, I'm just like, I'm going to hold off, and I'm going. We got. Hard pass. Yeah. Another fun opening. Lots of Topps Heritage because that's fairly new. It's about $80 hobby box.
Yeah.
2023 Topps Heritage. Set collectors love that stuff. There is some really cool stuff.
You can't go wrong with Heritage.
Yeah, I got lucky in the mega box this year. I got some really good rookies in the red bordered parallels from Target, and then you got the nice blue sparkles. Yours is a Walmart one, I believe. The one that has the blue sparkles. Those are really good looking cards. I was bummed about your O'Neal Cruz being a little OC, but other than that, they're fun.
Yeah.
So Topps Heritage, it's a fun little rip for sure.
It is.
On the higher end of things, we saw some. This came out a few weeks ago, but I'm still seeing a few breaks of it here and there for the higher end stuff is a Top Sterling. That's
Yeah.
the 2-card hobby box, and they come in 2 boxes, and the boxes kind of give you a hint as to what you're getting. Like they've got themes for all of them. They've got like 1970 MVPs or World Series champions or things of that nature, and seen a lot of Nolan Ryans getting pulled, which is cool. I did see I think on Run Good Life I saw him pull a Trout. That's always cool.
But at the price point that they want for a hobby box is insane. I mean, right now I'm looking at it. It's just over $1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm showing about $1,100 for 2 cards.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit out of reach for me. Top Sterling, that to me, that would be, I would look for my PC players after on eBay or any other aftermarket place you buy stuff, and I haven't seen a whole lot of people get their money back on those.
Right.
So, and I gotta say, when it comes down to me looking at a product like Top Sterling, when I look at it compared to like Dynasty or Tribute or
apples and oranges,
I don't think Sterling is as pretty usually, if that makes sense. But that could be just my opinion. I don't know. So, the other thing I was bummed about, kind of in the 2023 Donruss, I guess I'm bummed because I wasn't going to get it, but I'm partial to horizontal cards. I know a lot of people aren't into horizontal, but they did the Unleashed inserts, and they're all horizontal this year, and I'm like, man, those are sick. So I don't know. Maybe if they've got like a Ricky Henderson one, maybe I'll dabble. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah. So all right, I think we covered our product reviews right quick. Let's get into upcoming releases.